Hello everybody, this is the thejonnymar, and welcome back to my walkthrough of Final Fantasy VI Advance. And we are witnessing the final scenes of this game. So we look at a book laying on a table with an infinite number of pages, it seems. Gotta love that infinitely repeating animation effect. But this is cool because it shows us basically a little bit of backstory or epilogue for each of the different characters that we found throughout the game. And basically this is our reward for beating Kefka successfully. So all of your characters, whatever you name them, are displayed as the various people that they represented. And I bet you didn't know they had last names, did ya? Well, they do. I don't know, Edgar, that might be asking too much. Cyan doesn't like machines. Just step on it. There you go. Good job. Wasn't so bad. So who's next? Setzer maybe? Yep. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gabinia? Gabinia? Gabani? So I guess every once in a while you have to go with your gut as opposed to luck and chance. This sounds like the Figaro brothers' music. Edgar Ronnie Figaro. Or Roni. And Sabin Renee Figaro. I like the little touch with them being on opposite sides of the coin, representing Edgar's trick coin. Uh-oh. Jeez. Sabin is a brute. And suplex a train. He can pick up and slam just about anything. He can hold up a house. And he can catch anything that falls to protect his brother. Nice. Is this Mog? Yep. Look at all those little Moogles dancing. Whoa. Poor Mog. Save him, Edgar. I think it's not Cyan having to operate that. Grab it. Ha! Or hook him like a fish. The hair! Watch the hair! You're not a stuffed animal. Well, you look like one. Ooh. Morrow. Does this room look familiar from earlier in the game? Well, let's see how much strength Umaro actually has. Can he break through that door? Instead of that, he goes right through the wall. Well, that's a Sasquatch for you. Thanks, big guy. Don't fall behind. So, I've never actually beaten the game without collecting Umar and Gogo, so I'm not sure if you don't actually get these sequences if you don't get them. I would assume so, that you would just skip them, but that I don't know for sure. Hmm. In the original, he said, mimic Celeste exactly. Look how she blinked, too, in rhythm. Whoa! Poor Go-Go. Sounds like Gao's music. Those eyes. Yeah, we didn't spend much time with Gao, so he's not really a character I feel too attached to. But he does find us a little shortcut here. Apparently we can ride rocks down this mountain face. Have fun, Celeste. Speaking of which, we get the couple of the game. Locke Cole and Celeste Cherie. Uh-oh. What is that? Bandana? I wonder if that was the one that the little bird brought back. Oh, jeez. Save her. Another opportunity for Locke to try to protect somebody. And I guess he succeeded. Such a woman, though. Putting so much importance into a trinket. Here's Terra, and it's her locket, which really didn't play much of a role in the game. I mean, obviously, it was given to her by, I would assume, her mother. And she got it from Madwin, or Moudin. But it certainly did not play a role like Marl's locket, for example, in Chrono Trigger. She has to be strongly connected to something in this world, and she should survive. Well, there's always Edgar. He's always looking for a woman. Realm. Realm Aroni. Do you think that means Shadow's real name, his last name is Aroni? Clyde Aroni. Holy crap. She's carrying him. That's ridiculous. I don't think a little 10-year-old girl can carry an old man. And I like how she said, threateningly, I will paint your picture. And Strago's like, oh my god, no. Apple. Little throwing stars. What are you doing, Shadow? So I guess that's symbolizing that he's committing suicide. Huh. Which is really weird. I've heard that if you get all of his dreams, that little sequence is different, but I beat the game both ways and I haven't noticed a difference, so I'm not sure if that's true or not. But here's Stragomagus. That's right, old man. Show us you still got it. Nice job. That's it for the characters. This has been their story. And now let's... Oh, and me, of course. And all of you too, viewers, for sticking this out this long. Thank you. But let's see what happens. I like when games thank the player. After all, we did buy the game and also played through it. Oh no, no more Magicite. Which of course doesn't make a lot of sense because in the post-game for this version you do get all your Magicite back, so it's like it never happened. That's a cool effect. Alright, we're out. You can come back to the ship, Terra. Come on. Oh no. Setzer! It was vertigo-inducing. Is that Barren Falls? Town of Mobliz. Wonder what happened to the baby. Disembodied voice. Well, that might be her connection to the world. Those children and that couple, Dwayne and Katerin. Or Katrina. I don't remember what her name was. I forgot it. They just showed it 30 seconds ago and I already forgot it. I don't see Terra. Man. She gave herself. She sacrificed herself to save us all. No, she didn't. Setzer caught her. We all survived! Yay! No sacrifice in this game. Unlike past Final Fantasies, where it seemed like everyone and their mother would die to try to help the party. Everyone and their mother survives in this game. Except those unfortunate souls that died when the world was rended asunder. But anyway, here's our final credits. We get a really cool kind of graphical presentation of the airship as it flies around the world. And this gives me a great opportunity to again say thank you to all of you for sticking it out with me as we've gone roughly 8 months on this journey of Final Fantasy VI. Or 3 if you're playing the SNES version. And as always with any Let's Play, this is a very bittersweet moment for me. I'm excited to be done with the game and ready to move on to a new game, but this is my favorite console and main series Final Fantasy. So, you know, I feel a little bad about that I've now finished it. I do plan on doing the entire series eventually, and I figure from now on I'm just going to start at the beginning. So the next one I do at some point in the future, when I start it up, I will be doing Final Fantasy 1 and then kind of working my way through them from there. Hopefully eventually getting through all of them, although I've only played a couple hours of 13, so that one will be a challenge when I actually get around to it. But even though the main game is over on this, we do have a little bit of post-game content to play as well. I have one more Esper to get that's exclusive to this version. Look at that effect. That's cool. And that is Gilgamesh. So I'm going to have to do some grinding to earn about 500,000 Jill. And then I will show you guys how to get him. And then we also have the post-game dungeon, the Dragon's Den. And that will be a completely blind walkthrough. So more like a playthrough because I have no idea what's involved in that. It's going to be all new and brand new for me. So that'll be very interesting. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break after this video. Probably take a week or two off from Final Fantasy and then come back kind of recharged and ready to take on the Dragon's Den. But in the meantime, I'll be continuing and finishing up with my other Let's Plays that I'm doing right now. You know, I was talking the other day to a couple of other Let's Players. We were discussing kind of Square Enix and their direction and going back to some of these older games, and I mentioned that when they did the Final Fantasy IV After Years, I was really excited about that. Because I was hoping that that would kind of open the door for doing kind of extended or epilogue games for each of the early Final Fantasies. I think it would be really awesome to do a Final Fantasy VI After Years and kind of follow the adventures of Locke and Celes or the Figaro brothers or whatever, kind of post Kefka as the world kind of slowly heals from that destruction. But I'm not sure how well After Years did, so I don't know if that's financially something that Square Enix is interested in. But who knows? Maybe it'll happen someday. Such an awesome landscape. And my favorite little graphic is still to come, the behind the airship view, which will take up pretty much the entire screen. Right there. That's cool. But that's about it, viewers. I don't have much else to say. So what I'm going to do is let the credits kind of roll their way out. Let you kind of experience this theme song, the end of the game, the last couple of graphics, and once it's all finished, I'll save my game and I will see you all again once we start taking on the Dragon's Den. So we get a little bit more of a story here with all the different characters. And look, the baby was born. I don't exactly know how that happened. Did the kids help make it come out, or... You know, apparently you can have children in this world without any medical assistance whatsoever. So that's wonderful. We'll be home soon. Aw. Rebuilding. I like this. Celeste kind of hangs out and Edgar swoops in like a hawk. But she doesn't give him the time of day. But Rel moves in. Poor Edgar. Sabin's gonna console him a little bit. Kind of a cool little effect here. Huh. Terra letting her hair out. Alright. So that's it, viewers. As always, thank you for watching. And I will see you all in my next episode when we take on the Dragon's Den. So long.